Hi guys, originally I was supposed to do the voiceover, but I'm a little sick and I also can't pronounce like 90% of these vocabularies, so Alex is going to take over for this project. We start off with these cool movie effects and spins off into body planes. Transverse plane, which is perpendicular to the long axis. Parasagittal is a middle cut of the body. Oblique plane is diagonal to the long axis. QQMIDSAGIDTAL is very similar to parasagittal. They are both parallel to the long axis, but midsagittal is a side view cut of the body. Now let's move on to some directional terms. Anterior meant the front, posterior meant the back. Superior is the upper part of the body, while inferior meant the lower part. Medial is the midline of our torso, lateral meant a ways from midline, and intermediate between medial and lateral. Now, looking at the next picture, proximal is the point of origin, distal is away from the origin. Superficial is when it's external/surface. Deep is when it's internal and beneath the surface. Now for the final fun sets of regional terms pictures. Wow, that sounded awkward when it is said out loud. Am I going to keep it? Probably yes. Cephalic is the head itself. It contains frontal, the forehead. Beneath it is the orbital, which are your eyes. Then it is nasal, the nose. A little more down is the buccal, which is the cheek. Under that is oral, the mouth, and mental, which is your chin. Cervical is the neck, and the acromial is the shoulder. Last but no least, sternal is the breastbone. Axillary, oh shot, it is not on the picture. Wow, this is awkward. Axillary is the armpit, and the thoracic is the chest itself. Mammary is the breast, brachial is the arm, antecubital is the frontal elbow, and olecranial is the back elbow. Antebrachial is the forearm. Zooming in a little closer to the top, carpal is your wrist, palmar is your palm, pollex is your thumb, and digital is also your finger. Now zooming closer to the feet, calcaneal is the heel and plantar is the sole. Turning to the back, occipital is the base of the skull, vertebral is the spinal. Scapular is the shoulder blade, dorsum is the back, lumbar is the loin, which is also at the side of your waist. At last, sacral, it is between your hips. Then NEXTTTT, what do we have here? It is your crural, your leg. It starts off with femoral, your thighs. The popliteal is the posterior knee, and the patellar is your anterior knee. Sacral is your calf, tarsal is your ankle. Hallux is your big toe, digital is your finger but also your toes. Thank you for listening. P.S. Filming the voiceover is more difficult than like actually talking. Okay, bye.